Where on earth do you expect the caterers to hide their equipment? It's crowded enough as it is.
Well, I know it looks small, but after we move all this junk and those boxes out of the way, there should be plenty of room. Hey, Gabriella. Sorry to bother you.
You're not. Is there something you needed?
Yeah, only like desperately. I lost my organizer, one of those handheld computer things. Have you seen it? Because I've like checked every floor.
No, I haven't seen it, but here's the lost and found box.
Thanks.
So we've missed you around here.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Must have taken a lot of guts to pull the pieces back together the way you did. I admire that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't easy.
Well, you'd never know it.
Really? You don't think I look like a little dark, especially under the eyes? Because I'm telling you, I have not been to a tanning salon in so long.
Alison, you look fine.
Right.
All you need is a little rest. You'll be ready to come back and start causing trouble here again.
Yeah, you know, funny thing, I kind of miss this place in a weird, sort of crazy way.
Yeah, we'll spend some time with your family and your friends, you know. It'll help you get your balance back.
Maybe you're right. Or at least about the friend part. You know, I have this one friend. He's done so much for me. I mean, I can't even tell you how much. Or how much it's meant to me.
You don't have to tell me a thing. I can see it.
Yeah, well, we believe in each other, you know. And no matter what anybody else says around here, I know my friend's heart.
Yeah, well, you hold on to that. You hold on real tight, because friends like that make you feel the way you do. They don't come along every day. Believe me.
Thanks. Sure.
Do you want to sign a petition stating that working double shifts should be an Olympic event?
I will, but I'm not going to fall over lifting a pencil.
What are you still doing here? You should be at home, sleeping.
Blame it on the sloppy joes.
The what?
I'll have 5 or 6 of these beauties and I'll be snoring away.
How can you eat so many sloppy joes?
I will show you.
You know, as a doctor, you should know what that can do on an empty stomach.
And as a doctor, I'll know what to do when it does. What I don't know is why you're being such a pain in the duff before breakfast. And more importantly, what it is that I can do to help you. You feel like sharing, Doctor?
So is it all that red meat in your diet that makes you such a charmer, Thornhart?
You criticize the food of an animal, you have to expect to be growled at.
Hey, just trying to save your life.
You're trying to avoid dealing with what's on your mind. Now, the sooner you tell me, the sooner I can start listening instead of...
Kevin. I'm worried about Kevin.
Huh. He's just to go in front of that ethics board any day now, right?
No, not any day now. Today.
Doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who'd deal improperly with the patient.
He isn't. It's not like his patient lodged the complaint.
He's a very lucky man to have you as a companion.
You think it's going to turn out okay, don't you?
No, it's hard when you have someone you care about in a bad situation. There's nothing you can do about it. It's hard on you.
Me? Think about Kevin. No, wait a minute. Think about Rachel. And then think about me and my surgically gloved hands around that puny little psychotic neck of hers.
Now, Rachel's a bit of a scrapper. If you want to take her on, I suggest you get some rest.
Oh,
Take you home if you like.
I am not leaving here until Kevin gets out of that review. I'm staying put.
Joe.
Hey.
Hey. I have some files for Ian from the clinic.
Oh, you're out of luck. You worked an extra shift last night.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll catch him at the hospital. Or, you know, I could leave him here.
Sure. But everything's best.
What I think is, we've been avoiding each other ever since I got back from rehab. Is there any way we could get past that?
This is much heavier than I thought. Leave it. But I'm just afraid this is not going to work. We'll have to find some other spot to hold our gala. Someplace more spacious and a little less nautical. When it comes to fundraising, people want to feel that they're getting their money's worth.
Come out, wherever you are.
Alison, what on earth are you doing here?
Nana! Hi. You mean in the Quartermain boathouse?
Well, of course I'm meaning...
Looking. I'm looking.
At what?
For whom? Emily, Quartermain. We are going to go on a picnic. Or on a boat or something.
Well, that's wonderful news. Oh, I'm so happy that you're spending time socializing with the sort of people that appreciate you for what you are and who you are.
Yes.
Not somebody who might take advantage of you.
Yep, I am equally as happy that you are not spending time with the take advantage sort.
Oh, your grandmother is much too busy party planning for that, Alison.
I do hope it means that you're going to put away any unfortunate notion you have about this young man.
Wow, you know, speaking of time, Nana, Emily just gets so testy when I'm late, so I really think that maybe I should go check the house just to make sure that I didn't get the meeting place mixed up, you know?
That's good, darling. Courtney, promises. Promptness is a virtue. I've always told you that.
Yes, you have, Nana, many a times.
I know we haven't exactly spent a lot of time.
Any time.
I've been keeping an eye on you, though, since you've been back.
What, to see if I've managed to kick the habit?
Let's see if you're okay. From a distance, at least.
So, what's your opinion, doctor? How do I seem?
You're strong. Focused. How's it feel?
Well, some days are shaky and every day's hard.
But you're making it work.
Best I can.
Well, I know our breaking up didn't exactly come at the greatest time.
Well, that happened when it happened. It wasn't losing what we had. I was just too messed up to deal with things the right way, that's all.
Well, I didn't exactly handle it the right way either. Went for the quick fix.
What kind? Joe, what happened?
I got exposed. HIV.
Oh, my God.
So far, I'm negative. But there are more tests and more time to be sure, so...
How?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but it's just, you know, we broke up. I partied some. One night I didn't use protection. You're safe.
That's not why I'm asking.
Well, that's not why I'm telling you. There are rumors. People talk. I just wanted you to hear it from me, that's all. You took pills. I did something a lot more dangerous.
Well, I'm not pointing fingers these days.
I didn't think you would.
So how are you, Joe?
No, fine. I feel good. You know, there's a good chance I didn't pick it up, so I'm...
That's
you know.
not what I mean. I mean, I'm glad to hear it. Very glad with all my heart, but I'm asking how you are.
Well, I just told you.
There's more going on. More than the HIV. What is it?
You're not upset with Joe, are you? I mean, for telling me?
Of course not. I'm glad he finally made that choice. It hasn't been easy, Gabby. You know, for him, holding back.
He talked to you about me?
He cares a lot about you, Gabriella.
Look, Jill, I know it's none of my business, and I don't want to seem like I'm...
Go on.
Well, you're you and Joe, your relationship, I mean, were you guys, You want to know if we were in love, don't you?
So someone's deliberately running tests you never ordered on your patients.
It's the only way I can explain it.
Okay, then we have to tell Dr. Quartermain.
If that machine takes too long to gear up, I think you and I should do some more investigating on our own. If you can spare the time. Eve, hello.
Sorry.
When did you get off the grill?
I don't know. It could be 5 minutes from now. Or who knows?
Something I can do to help?
Forgive my lousy company. You don't have to stay here.
The devil I don't. I've almost 2 sloppy Joes left. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, you guys are doctors, right? Do me a favor, would you? I got a world-class hangnail.
A hangnail?
Yeah. Hurts like hell. Screwing up my tee shot, too.
Well, we can't have that. Better ever look at it.
Oh, say it's a big order. What do you be telling the man, Seamus? Us doctors? Why, the man's a butcher.
He's a what?
Well, you know, if you want something cut off or cut through, well, he's your man.
Thanks. It's good. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Oh, him, a doctor. Oh, St. Patrick preserve us. Good accent, huh?
What accent?
Oh, very cute.
This man came to us in pain. You sent him off unattended.
Everyone needs a rest now and then, okay? Don't burn yourself out.
Well, I'm not burning myself out. This is it. This is who I am.
Even just a hangnail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I can make the pain go away, it makes me feel better, even if it is just a hangnail.
Are you sorry you decided to stay?
What, here in this land of elective surgery? Not so far, no. And imagine my surprise.
All right, one more question.
What, no, you push away. I'm in sloppy Joe heaven.
Why did you decide to stay?
So I knew I couldn't move on without giving Boardman a taste of his own medicine.
Sorry. Try again. Truth this time.
All right. I believe there's a reason why people are where they are in any given moment in life. Now, I'm not sure why I'm here now, but I do know that I haven't done what I came here to do. Not yet. So I'll keep my eyes and ears open and hope that the reason will come to me.
Well, it's an interesting way to live.
Only way I know. And maybe the only way to find out who you truly are. About 5 minutes since the last time you checked.
Actually, 10. Listen, thanks for the diversion, but I'm gonna go wait for Kevin at his office.
All right. I'll have some dessert then.
After
Don't
6
start
sloppy
with
Joes?
me, Lambert. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thanks. And for a puffed-up Irish windbag, you're a good friend.
Oh, well, St. Bridget be praised. I might be saying the same thing around you when you turn and walk away.
So if my ears are burning, I'll know it's you.
You'll know it's me.
Did he tell me the truth?
Well, if he said he never loved me, that's the truth.
And you knew that? Joe was right up front. That's how he is. We were both on the rebound. You two? We kept each other company a little while, Gabriella. That's all. You know, Joe, he's a sweet, honest guy. But he lied to me. I mean, not out loud, maybe, but he pushed me away. He held back. I don't call that honest. It wasn't really about you. I don't care. Look, I can't know for sure what Joe is thinking. But what I do know is that finding out that I was sick, Gabrielle, it made me stop and take a good, long look at my life and everybody in it.
So you're saying that's what Joe needed to do?
I'm saying, if he is telling you now that he wants you in his life, don't doubt him for a minute.
Here we go, fresh lemonade.
Thanks.
Sorry it took so long.
No, you're not. That was the classic Joe Scanlon stall. And I'll give you a 9.7, and we don't have to talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about anything you don't want to talk about. Listen, I'm not the CR anymore, so you don't have to worry about me making you work the graveyard shift for a month.
Like you did when we broke up, deliberately.
Okay, fine. I'll admit it. I was kind of awful near the end, but you weren't exactly a saint.
I know. And I'm sorry for all of it. We've been friends for so long before we got together. I never figured it would end like that.
I hope you're not letting it stand in the way of things.
Things?
Oh, like, Gabriella, for instance.
Oh, you heard, huh?
Actually, I saw. I know when you're interested. Look, as long as you don't use us as an excuse.
Believe me, I'm doing my best. Only with Gabriella, it's really not up to me.
You know, there's one thing I've always hated about you, and loved every bit as much.
What could that possibly be?
You woke up every morning ready to fight for anything you wanted, with everything you had.
Yeah. I lost a lot of good things along the way, like that.
And a lot of good things came your way because of it. You know, your stubborn streak helped make a real difference for people. Sometimes. But hey, you know yourself better than anyone else. All I could tell you is that whatever you decide, I know you'll find your way.
Remember, nothing frozen.
Oh, don't give it another thought. You have 1,000 other things that need the kind of attention only you can give. Like your granddaughter.
You know, that girl is, I don't know what's with her. She's always testing us and testing the boundaries.
Yes, but thanks to you, it looks like she's turned a corner.
Thank goodness, I hope so. Turned a corner and left that Jamal character far behind. For good.
Hey, come out, wherever you are.
I'm out already. Did you open your eyes? What's up? Are they going or what?
Yeah, I told you I got your back.
Oh, yeah? And what about that organizer? You got that too?
No, not yet, but I will, don't worry.
Oh, and by the way, thanks for telling me that your grandma upped the reward on my face.
She what?
Yeah.
No, Jamal, I had no idea. That's just her answer for everything. Just throw more money at it. But who cares what she thinks anyways, right? It doesn't matter, because once we find the organizer, it will clear you, and then everybody will just fall all over themselves to say that they are sorry.
Oh, yeah. We'll be sitting down for a nice, big Thanksgiving dinner at your grandma's table. Only my head will be grinning off the platter.
Oh, please. Okay, we go out for Thanksgiving.
Let me ask you something else, too. Have you, mentioned to your friend Emily that you had me out here?
No, I haven't talked to Emily in weeks.
Come on.
Oh, God, geez. Jamal, give it up. Okay, you're the one who's always saying that I'm such a spoiled brat and I'm always getting my own way.
Yeah, well, 'cause it's true.
So if I want everybody else to see what I see in you, that's what they're gonna see. And I'm not gonna stop or shut up or sit down or anything else until what I want happening actually happens. Do you get it?
Look,
or are you gonna keep arguing with me? Because I can actually talk like this for a long time before I ever even have to stop and breathe. And if you try and make me stop and breathe, funny thing about me, I just get louder.
All right. You win, okay?
Yeah, I usually do.
You are such a brat, you know that?
Yeah. I'm addictive, too, aren't I? You just can't live without me, can you? And it just keeps on getting harder and harder to be anywhere else other than with me at every moment, right?
Yeah, right.
Jamal.
You know, I can just see your grandma walking in again, you know? I mean, come on, do you know how close she came to finding me?
Yeah, well, she didn't. Okay, and that's good luck. It's a good sign.
Yeah, so, if our luck was really that good, then, where's the organizer then?
Don't worry. We'll find it any minute. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, Amanda, wait, one more thing.
Well, I thought you could handle
Well,
it.
I just wanted you to know that if you want me to get in touch with Lila Courtney...
No, I'll handle that.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad I asked. You and Lila are so close, and Alison and Emily are best friends, so it's...
Friends? What makes you think that?
Oh, I just thought that they were.
I wish it were, but, yeah, that's why I was so surprised to see Alison at the boathouse today. She and that girl have been drifting apart for years. Thank goodness now Alison is back on the track again. And I have one less thing to worry about.
Yeah. One less thing to worry about.
Melbourne, huh? Well, did she check out? All right, well, we'll keep Jimmy on it, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go home soon. Okay. Wait, hold on a second, Al.
Hey, Al, it's me. Listen, you know, I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done for us. Yeah, I know. That's what we all want. No, you're right. Maybe the police will find something here. Yeah, okay. Hey, thanks again, and we'll see you back in Port Charles. Ta.
Australia. They thought it might have panned out.
Why is it? Why is every single thing we found here just been one big dead end after another?
Lieutenant.
Mr. and Mrs. Baldwin, I have some news for you.
The clinic is full to capacity, yes. I know we're supposed to handle the overflow from the ER, but we... No, fine. Send him over. Well, yes, we'll take care of him. Of course. Yeah, you're welcome.
Rumors are true, huh?
What, the ones about me being the best-dressed doctor in Port Charles?
The ones about you being swamped down here.
I know, those are definitely true, yeah.
Well, good. Then I've come to the right place. I'm here to offer my services.
No offense, but as you Americans say, you are a shrink. We need sawbones.
Well, see, we American psychiatrists, we do have to have medical training. And beggars can't be choosers, can they? Especially given this caseload you have here.
That's, it's not a patient file.
No.
Just some notes I took in the clinic.
You want an extra pair of hands or not?
Well, I'd be daft to turn down assistance. So I welcome you with open arms and a word of caution. We only have one agenda here, one agenda only. That's the best care for our patients. No politics. Professional or personal.
Well, I am so sorry I have to work today.
Will you stop? I'll be fine.
Oh, come on. You've got to be a little disappointed in how your meeting went with the county medical director.
Well, sure. I was hoping he'd decide that none of the charges had any merit and throw the whole thing out, but the hearing's set for tomorrow.
That is so unfair.
Well, hopefully the entire medical society will see it your way.
They will. I mean, Rachel accusing you of improper behavior with a patient. That is so just... Ugh.
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, I'm afraid this will come down to her word or mine.
Well, I'm sure when she flies in on her broomstick, those people will see her for the person she really is.
I'm afraid she'll show up as a rational human being.
Kevin, no one believes that you did anything wrong, including your patient. You know, she could make this whole mess just go away.
I know. I know.
So what is Charlie's problem?
You weren't answering the phone.
I know. I've just been
Thinking?
a lot.
Still on the fence about the whole Collins hearing?
Yeah, if I don't testify, his whole career will be blown. And if I do, well, the downside to that's pretty obvious.
Your mom's going to be pretty upset to know you've been in Port Charles for the past 3 months.
Yeah, she'll tell me to leave for good this time. And then I'll never find out the secrets that are eating her up.
Actually, I have some good news about that. Private investigator we hired. He's found out something really big.
About my mother?
No. About your father.
There is no evidence that the members of the ring have any knowledge of the child that you're looking for.
But, Lieutenant, how can you be absolutely sure?
We have been through every bit of their files.
They are a baby-stealing ring. They knew we wanted a baby, so they supplied one.
And they figured just any baby would do. Well, that is evil.
Well, they won't be doing that anymore. And for that, we owe you a debt of gratitude. In fact, the parents of the little boy that they tried to sell you would like a chance to talk to you.
Oh, no. No, you know, please just pass on from us that we are very happy for their family. But no. No.
You know, next time, you should tell us your plan in advance. We can be helpful.
Yeah, okay. Next time I will. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Faute de vacances.
Well. Get a load of that guy next time, huh?
Yeah. Heard that one too many times, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, you know, we did actually do something good here, you know. We reunited a family, and we did it by working together again, pal.
What about us? What about our family?
Danny, come on in. Where's your friend? She's freshening up. Gives me a chance to tell you how we're gonna handle this.
You're the one doling out the bucks.
That's right, so this is how it's going down, okay? You drop one bombshell on her today. The fact that Joshua Locke, her father, is alive.
What about the rest?
I want Locke to drop that on her himself.
Point being?
Well, whatever it takes to get her to confront her mother and to Colin's hearing. Livvie, this is that private investigator I was telling you about, Danny Marlowe.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. So Chris told me you had some news about my father?
Yeah, I checked out everything, you and your mother. Nothing seemed out of place, so I took a shot in the dark, did some research on your father.
Gosh, I never really knew much about him, except that he died when I was a baby.
That's where the hitch is.
What do you mean?
Joshua Locke isn't dead.
Is it proper form for me to wish you luck on your hearing tomorrow?
Well, he doesn't need any luck.
Well, let's hope not anyway.
If you'll just be exonerated by the facts of the case.
Why not?
I heard that some of the crucial facts will never see the light of day.
You mean because I refused to pressure my patient into testifying for him?
Don't get me wrong. I admire you for not putting pressure on.
You know, that there is a hearing at all is just nuts. But then again, nuts is what some people are all about.
Am I going to have to kiss you again just to get you to shut up?
Yes.
Okay. It's a good thing for you I have a mountain of treatment orders to go out. You promise you'll be good?
Yeah, all right.
They're after me.
Who's after you, Mr. Green?
You've got to hide me.
Mr. Green, I'm Dr. Collins. What can we do to help?
Mr. Green, Bob was a patient here before. You remember him?
Yes, of course I do. Hi.
I remember you, too. Oh, you were wonderful. So wonderful. Oh, she's not one of them.
Would you like to give us some details on them?
Yeah, maybe we should first give Mr. Green something to help him with his anxiety.
You.
Mr. Green.
Rachel, back off.
What is she doing here? Get her away from me. I don't want her near me.
No one's gonna hurt you.
This is obviously a case of mistaken identity. I've never met him before. Mr. Green, I'm Rachel Locke. I'm a doctor.
You're on suspension. We've got it handled, Rachel.
Oh, that's what they all say. Tell them, sweetheart.
Mr. Green?
Doctors, nurses, Indian chiefs, nobody's ever the same. Only you. I wake from a terrible dream, and you hold me. I can't remember the last time I slept through the night. Can you?
Well, we'll make sure you get some rest, but first we'll examine you, okay?
Oh, I'm not going anywhere without my wife.
Well, then I think it would be a good idea for all of us to go.
Oh, that's a swell idea.
Ian?
Poor man. Some of the things he said, and he really seemed to believe them. Yeah, well, people who are suffering from paranoid delusions always do. I just hope he gets the care he needs.
Mr. Green, do you know where you are?
They think I'm crazy. I'm not. You've got to make them understand.
Maybe you should wait outside.
No. She takes care of me whenever they want to hurt me.
Well, no one's gonna hurt you here, my friend, but your blood pressure's up a little high. You keep an eye on it.
You mean here? You want me to stay here?
Well, last time I treated you, I didn't hurt you that badly, did I? Dr. Collins, could you see about checking Mr. Green in, please?
Sure. You two okay?
We'll be fine.
So how's that place on your neck? Giving you any problems?
What place on my neck?
Well, remember that mark you had, that funny blue mark? Didn't know where you got it from.
What are you talking about? What's he talking about?
Let's have a look.
Let me? It's not there anymore.
You sure?
Yeah, check for yourself. Blue mark is gone.
Danny gave this to me for you. It's a way to contact Joshua Locke.
My father?
You don't believe him? You think he got the wrong Joshua Locke?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Mom and Grandma always said he died a long time ago, and now somebody else is telling me he's alive and well.
I know you're a little freaked out about this, but this PI has a solid reputation. I mean, short of DNA evidence, he's got all the proof in the world that Joshua Locke is alive and well.
I just can't stop wondering if my mother knows about this.
You don't think your mother would lie to you about something that important, do you?
God, I hope not, but what else could it be?
But, you know, sometimes people just up and walk away from their life. I mean, maybe that's what your father did.
How will I ever know?
It's only one way. Go see Joshua Locke.
What? I just go up to him and say, "Hi, we've never met before, but was wondering, are you my dad?"
Maybe he's the key to these nightmares you've had. Unless, of course, you're not ready to learn why you keep having dreams about drowning.
I'm more afraid of that than anything.
Livvie, look, right now you're trapped in a dark room with your worst fears. Turn on the light.
You've done that?
Yeah, and live to tell about it. Trust me, I promise you, it is always better knowing the truth.
So, it wasn't supposed to turn out like this, was it, pal?
Well, you know, sometimes when you're at the train station, you know, you look away, you look back, the train's there. How'd it get there?
I don't know. As far back as I can remember picturing my life, you know, I always pictured there'd be somebody in it. I'd have somebody by my side, and I always pictured that someone would be you. Before Christina and before Serena and before Dominique. I always thought my happiness would be with you, side by side. And I did everything and anything to make sure that was so.
Yes, you were relentless, you know. I mean, you saved me from some of the biggest mistakes of my life.
Did I?
Catherine Bell.
Oh, that one, yeah. Well, you know, you were gonna owe me for the rest of your life, saving you from that one, you know. But see, I want to save you here. I don't want us to be one of the biggest mistakes you made. I care too much about you to have that happen.
That's not gonna happen.
When you went away before, I sincerely thought I was just gonna die. And then somehow I didn't. And I realized I could survive without you.
Well, I know, you know, I had to go through that, and I could have told you that.
But don't you see, somehow you are still my family. You and Serena are still my home.
You're right. We are your family, Lucy. Is that gonna be enough?
It should be.
Yeah, it should. But see, here's the problem. If I have to spend the rest of my life apologizing to you, and you have to spend the rest of your life trying to forgive me, that's no good. We deserve better than that.
Are you saying it's over?
I'm not saying anything that you haven't been thinking or saying.
I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to get over this whole thing, everything that's happened. I don't know how to put it behind me. And I want you to be happy, so I can't keep punishing you for this over and over and over again.
Let me ask you something, Lucy. Had we found Christina, would it be different?
No. See, we're going about this the whole wrong way. You know, I always had that nagging thing in the back of my mind that we were trying to create a fake kind of this white picket fence marriage that just wasn't there. We were building everything on the wrong foundation.
come it hurts so much?
Because we still love each other. But don't you see, all this time we've been trying to make this marriage. In the back of my head, I've been hearing, I'm missing my best pal. I miss my pal.
I'm here. I'm always going to be here for you.
Okay, so pal, could we go home?
Blue mark then, no blue mark now. Where did it go?
I have no idea.
Well, I got Mr. Green checked into the psych ward. I also ordered something to help him sleep.
Oh, thank goodness you were here. I wouldn't want to subject him to our volunteer shrink for the day.
For a second there, I really thought he knew Dr. Locke.
Yeah, and me, his long-lost wife.
Well, there was no hint of alcohol in his breath. He certainly didn't appear drunk. I ordered a tox screen for drugs, but I really think what we're dealing with is a case of paranoid hallucinations.
You gonna stay on this case?
Yeah, I'll check on him later, but right now, I really do have to go get ready for my hearing.
I wish I could change my schedule and go with you.
They wouldn't let you in anyway.
Okay, well, think of it this way. I am going to be with you in spirit, right next to you, watching you the whole time. In fact, they're going to take one look at your painfully honest mug and say, whoever brought these charges up should not be in this profession at all.
All I need is about 5 just like you on the board. But in the meantime, I'll take what I have, which is the single best cheerleader in Port Charles.
Rah-rah. Oh, hey, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned it, I will be cooking your favorite dinner tonight.
You're cooking?
Yes. If these hands can save lives, they can cook, too.
Yet another reason to go on living.
Hey, you.
Kevin's very lucky to have you in his corner. And for what it's worth, my money's on him tomorrow.
Well, I hear your patient won't be at the hearing tomorrow.
Well, there's no reason for her to be there. I won't parade her problems in front of strangers.
It's a risky strategy, don't you think?
Actually, I don't have a strategy, Rachel. Certainly not one that involves using my patients.
You're gonna tell the board some pitiful story about your wounded innocence and integrity, is that it? And the fact that this girl refuses to come forward says it all, Kevin. You are guilty of misconduct.
If my dad is still alive and my mom knew it, a lot of things would start to make sense.
So you believe what Danny told you now?
All I know is my life stopped making sense a long time ago, and I can't stand it anymore. I have to do something about it.
Wait, where are you going?
To find my mother. Because if this stuff about my father's true, it's time I got the whole story.
Oh, hold on. Before you blow your cover, think about this.
No, I've waited long enough.
Livvie, if you go to her now, what's to stop her from lying to you again?
She wouldn't do that. Not if I asked her straight out.
But from everything you told me, I doubt she's going to give you a straight answer. You want that, you go talk to Joshua Locke, your father. The two of you sit down, no Rachel to interfere, he'll give you the straight story.
You're right. It's time I met my father. Serena?
Serena! Hey, we're home!
Well, maybe she's still with Grandpa, you know.
Well, I guess it's just as well because, I gotta talk about a few things, Lucy. Like where we're gonna live.
I can't think about that just yet. You know, all I can see is Serena's little face. Okay, so how are we gonna tell her that we're getting divorced?
Would you relax? It's not time yet.
I know, I'm too nervous to relax. I still can't believe I'm actually gonna meet my dad.
Livvie, you look great. You don't have a thing to worry about.
I know.
It's just, maybe I should have been upfront with him. You know, told him who I was instead of giving him that stupid med student wanting an interview story.
Run the risk of him shutting you down?
He might not have agreed to meet with me. You're right. For all we know, he's the world's biggest jerk, and that's why he hasn't been around all these years. Of course, that still wouldn't explain why my mother told me he was dead.
Or he didn't even know he had a daughter.
Gosh. When is he gonna be here?
Shouldn't be much longer. So, I will wish you the best of luck.
Wait, what are you doing?
I was giving you your privacy.
You can't leave. I want you here.
Don't look at me that way. You brought this on yourself.
You know, it's sad, Rachel. Buried somewhere beneath your sick need for revenge lies a potentially talented doctor.
You know, patronize me all you want, Kevin. But when they take away your medical license...
Awfully sure how this day is going to turn out, aren't you?
Given your history? Yes, I am.
Given my history, you never know how this day might turn out.
So, Lee's favorite part of all this, besides telling Serena?
No part of this is good. But you can go first.
Okay, well, I'm going to miss your homemade chipped beef on toast on Sundays.
I'll give you my recipe.
Okay, and your turn.
Sleeping alone. Especially in the winter. You know how cold this firehouse gets.
Sure do. Okay, you know, I know what our problem is.
Yeah, well, where do you want to start?
No, it's us. We're winners. We never learned how to lose. Never did learn that.
That's right, Lucy, because we always win. In the end, we win.
And you always manage to find a way to put a positive spin on things, don't you?
Okay. I'll move out.
No, no, no. You are not leaving the firehouse. This is your home. This always will be your home. I will find a place. No, I don't want you to do that. Please, you belong here. Serena? Hey!
Hey, come here. I missed you. Oh, I think you grew a foot.
No, I didn't. I had the same 2 feet I always had.
Oh,
comedian, all of a sudden.
Come here. Come here. I missed you. I missed your hugs. Oh, boy. Whoa, where's Grandpa Lee?
Oh, he just dropped me off. Oh. He said he'd have his own reunion with you guys later.
Okay.
So, did you find her?
No, Serena, we didn't. Not this time.
So we're gonna have to keep on looking.
Well, of course we are. We're gonna keep on looking. And next sighting, one of us out there on a plane right away.
That's right. In the meantime, we're gonna stick with you.
Yeah.
Where's your bags, Lucy?
Well, Pumpkinhead, I had the driver take them back to the hotel.
We're giving up, aren't we?
No, we're not giving up. We're going to keep looking for Christina, and we're going to find her.
That's not what I mean. We're giving up on us. We're getting a divorce.
Livvie, you're meeting your father for the first time. That's a pretty big deal for both of you.
I know, but...
Yeah, but you don't want, him to feel uncomfortable. He's got to absorb this news you're about to give him. Have a strange guy sitting here.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. It's okay. All right, then.
Wait, Chris.
Yeah?
Thank you.
For what?
For being so understanding and sensitive about all this.
Yeah, well, I just hope maybe he can shed some light on the secrets your mother's been hiding from you.
So where are you gonna be?
I'll be in the bar. And don't worry. He's gonna love you. How could he not?
Charlie? Charlie McMillan?
Yes. Dr. Locke?
Yes, yes. Well, nice to meet you. Traffic was insane. I didn't think I was going to make it. So, have you ordered yet? I'm famished. You okay?
What?
I don't know. You just look a little surprised. Like, I don't know, like I should be even taller or something.
No, it's not that at all. You suddenly seem so familiar.
Oh, well, I've been told I have one of those faces. So, should we get on with the interview?
Yeah, sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're the one supposed to be asking me questions.
No. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm not here to interview you. And my name isn't Charlie McMillan. It's Livvie. Olivia, actually, Olivia Locke. I'm your daughter.
No, I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Look, I know this must be shocking to you. You probably didn't even know I existed, right?
No, actually, that's not true. I do know who you are.
You do?
But I'm not your father.
I'd like to start off by saying that I regret having to make charges against any colleague, but I feel as though I've been forced to. Not only is the integrity of our profession at stake, but also the well-being of a patient.
Dr. Locke, would you tell us how you came to believe Dr. Collins acted improperly?
Yes. I discovered that Dr. Collins was treating a very young woman, barely of age, alone in a hotel room. More often than not, very late at night.
According to Dr. Collins, the patient, Charlotte McMillan, preferred that arrangement.
Yes, according to Dr. Collins, but without her testimony, all we have is his word. And given the doctor's past history as a female predator,
Wait a minute. I thought we were sticking to the matter at hand.
We can't ignore your prior troubles in this area. Troubles that led to a previous suspension of your license.
You're right. My license was suspended, and I don't deny that what I did then was wrong. But since it's been introduced, anyone who knows me now can tell you that those days are well behind me.
I can tell them. I would never have reinstated Dr. Collins back to General Hospital if there had been any doubt as to his competence or his integrity.
And as for Charlotte McMillan, nothing improper has occurred between us. Nothing. It is a doctor-patient relationship and nothing more.
That's for the committee to decide upon a full hearing of the evidence.
Evidence? There is no evidence.
After which, we'll rule as to whether you keep your license or lose it permanently.